Baseball cards and trade. I learned a lot about business, a lot about trade when I was a kid. I used to collect baseball cards, and my friends and I would get together. They'd collect as well, and everybody had their favorite teams and their favorite players. And I couldn't afford to go out and buy the whole set. It was like 700 and something cards. So every player in Major League Baseball back in the day. Can't even believe I remember that. But anyway, we would trade. Sometimes you would get duplicates of cards, and you could trade one of your friends for a card that you needed from a team that you wanted. And you know what the great thing was with base trading for baseball cards? You work out a deal, and both kids, I'd walk away happy. My friends would walk away happy, and we're good. And it was fun. We enjoyed it. Now, that's trade. That's what it's all about. Right now, it's this, I guess, big day for trade here in the United States. Trump administration wants everybody's best offer on trade. Also, steel tariffs just went up to 50%. Now, you've seen this movie before, okay? It's, the reason why I don't watch King Kong, because they make all these sequels and the monkey always dies in the end. Well, you've seen this movie before. You go back to 2018. Yep, we jacked up steel tariffs. Yeah, we're protecting jobs in the steel industry. 1,000 jobs saved in the steel industry. But, 75,000 jobs were lost elsewhere. I don't even know how this thing is going to pan out. I guess we're breaking our, raising the steel tariffs at 50%. That breaks the deal with the UK. Japanese aren't going to be happy. Who knows? We'll see. Donald Trump took to the Truth Social last night at 2:17 in the morning, 2:17 a.m. in the morning, and he put out, "I like President Xi of China. Always have and always will, but he is," caps now, "very tough and extremely hard to make a deal with." 3 exclamation points. Yeah. Tuesday, spokesperson Levitt came out and said that they were monitoring China's compliance with the Swiss agreement and that leader-to-leader talks are going to happen soon. Trump said last week, "I'm sure that I'll speak to President Xi and hopefully we'll work that out." They're blaming us for breaking the deal. We're blaming them. We've got now issues right now. I'm not making this up, right? Not making this one up at all. Automakers here in the United States are considering right now shifting auto parts manufacturing from the United States to China to avoid the factory shutdowns. Why? Because China is holding back certain rare earth magnets that need to be installed because we're holding back stuff from them. Yeah, this is just working out great. Let's kind of go through where we're at with some of the bigger countries when it comes to trade, because remember, we were going to have deals every day. We're going to have more. We're going to have so many deals, so many trade deals, because we got the negotiator in chief. Oh man, art of the deal. We were going to have one deal after another. Well, let's talk about the Court of International Trade's ruling, that thing that was put on hold. Appeals court gave deadlines of June 5th for the plaintiffs to respond and June 9th for the U.S. administration to reply. Again, today is the day that the U.S. wants the best offer. We want your best. Is that their best offer? To see if we can accelerate trade talks, meaning they're going nowhere at this point in time. Where should we start off with? We'll start off with China. Who knows? Meetings going back and forth, supposed to meet again, see if Trump's going to speak with them. Vietnam has a list of requests. They said that they're going to buy more of our stuff, trying to make the tariffs go away. Japan is we're actually, we talked about our nation's debt. That's actually coming up in conversations where countries are saying, hey, listen, we'll buy some of we'll buy some of those treasuries if we can knock some of these things down. Again, the issues with automobiles with Japan. Japan says they're going to increase their import of U.S. rice and soybeans. The EU, that's going to be an issue. One of the difficult things about dealing with the EU is they have a difficult time dealing with each other. The European Union has its rules, and its rules can be complicated. And certain countries have certain rules for them different than the others. I remember the Greek government suing France because France was making their own feta and calling it feta. And they said, you can't do that. Feta can only be made in Greece. I'm sure the French do the same thing with champagne. It's, again, a lot of rules going on there. Every country's different. There's carve-outs and handouts and all sorts of issues. And again, it's problematic trying to strike an entire trade deal with the EU. Again, some of the other things we're looking at, obviously want some of those digital rights and whatnot to be dealt with, because, again, that's been problematic. We shall see. The UK deal, again, we were told that was a done deal. It's not a done deal. It was just a framework, even though everybody was patting themselves on the back not too long ago. Lutnick said the U.S.-India trade deal is coming soon. You ever get Lutnick out there? You ever see the movie Money Pit with Tom Hanks and Shelley Long? And, they're working on the house, and the contractor's like, when is it going to be ready? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It'll be done in 2 weeks. And that's every single time you see Lutnick expecting many deals over the next 2 weeks. That's where we're at, kids. And where we're at is in no man's land. WatchDog on wallstreet.com.